Aura. It may be opinion, but every single Pokemon has a certain level of aura, or lack of it. But among these Pokemon, there are some that we all know, starters. So today, I'm here to answer which starters have the most, or least, aura. Now some rules before we start. This will not involve any stats or VGC related topics. This is a pure contest of aesthetics and aura. And to make it easier for me to rank them, we're only going to be going over their first and last stages. Now let's begin. Bulbasaur. Now we can all agree that Bulbasaur has the least aura out of the 3 Kanto starters. It doesn't matter that he's the best for a playthrough or that he's a great support Pokemon, it's just the natural fact that grass type starters are an aura disadvantage no matter what. But there's still worse offenders, so I'm happy to just say he lacks aura. Venusaur, however, now that is a starter with aura. I don't know about you, but an oversized reptile with a massive flower tree? Whatever. It's a sick design, and he's ready to sleep powder, poison powder, whatever powder your ass back into a Poke Center, wishing you chose him. Charmander. I bet you all think that I'm going to put Charmander into S+ aura tier, and if I did this when I was a kid, I definitely would have, but there's one thing that changed that. He got caught in 4K getting his ass beat and crying. I just can't put that man in any place higher than NPC at max. Luckily, Charizard carries the whole species on his back. One of the most iconic Pokemon ever made. Except for Pikachu, of course. The epitome of an aura starter. It doesn't even really need any conversation. He's simply the GOAT of Kanto starters. Now if we were giving out awards for the most auraful? Is that a word? Most aura first stage starter, it'd be Squirtle. Because what did you mean that they not only embarrass the most popular Kanto starter, but that they also have gangs? There's no question about it. They easily make it to the aura tier. But what goes up must come down. And Blastoise, unfortunately, he just can't compare to his little brother, ending up with absolutely the least amount of aura of the 3 final stage starters. Now, onto Gen 2. Do we even need to mention Chikorita? It is known universally as one of the worst starters. Negative aura. And the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. But out of pity, Meganium makes it to NPC tier. Cyndaquil, the absolute GOAT of Gen 2 starters, excluding one other. But anyways, Cyndaquil has an adorable face and a cool design. That's all you really need. It's easy to see why he goes here. He's auraful. Now originally, I was going to put Typhlosion in either auraful or S+ tier, but due to an unfortunate lore drop, I'm gonna have to drop him for my own safety. Now I don't think this one needs any debate. By far the most loved Johto starter has to be Totodile. He's so loved that even Feraligator's Mega is a Totodile reference. S+. And speaking of Feraligator, they narrowly miss out on S+, but don't get it wrong, he absolutely has aura. One of the best water starters ever made. Now, Pokemon Emerald was the first Pokemon game that I ever played, and Treecko was my first ever starter, but it's sad to say he just doesn't have aura. He just doesn't have the it factor that makes him stand out at a party. Sceptile though, he's got it. A strict upgrade from Treecko. He just looks sharper, more dangerous. He's gonna take your girl in front of you. Now take everything I just said about Treecko and bring it to the max for Torchic. To me, they just look harmless, a chud if you will, but they've not done anything particularly wrong, so lacking aura fits them nicely. Blaziken though is the complete antithesis. The sprite pose, the design, they just look badass. Do we even need to pretend? We all know where Mudkip goes. Fuck it, we even know where Swampert goes. They're both S+. Easy. Now, if this list was based on opinions and not objective facts, I would put Turtwig in S+ tier, but for the sake of not playing favourites, I guess we can settle for just Aura. But Torterra, there's no argument about this at all. Put some respect on his name. He is a massive land turtle. You might be starting to notice a theme with the S+ Aura Pokemon now. If there was ever a starter to be disappointed in, it's Chimchar. He just looks goofy and dumb. He's the pinnacle of lacking aura. Fuck Paul though, he's a bigger bum for abandoning him. And if we're being real, Infernape is only slightly better. I just sense no aura coming from him, so as far as I'm concerned, he's an NPC. Now, what can I say about Piplup? Well, wait, what's that noise? Is that music? Can you hear that?
Man down, called the baby car, tell him goon, bro. Edge a gooner to the box, he walk around like queso. What's up with all these goofy betas trying to mute often?
Yeah. Piplup's full of aura. And I wish I could say the same for Empoleon, but how are you supposed to compare? Yeah, he's gonna have to go down. NPC. Now, you might disagree with this, but Snivy has aura. The sass, the poses. She's a diva and she knows it. Aura tier. Superior, however, is just cheeks. It's a bad Pokemon, the design is just too basic, and it's just the worst out of every other Unova starter. Now Tepig. Aura, aura, aura. Definitely belongs in the aura tier. Same reasons as Snivy. Even in the anime, they were cold. I think watching every single season, Tepig was definitely one of the top 3 starters. Emboar though. Do I have issues with Emboar? My first playthrough of Black 2, I chose Snivy, which meant my rival Hugh chose Tepig. End of the game, and I'm trying to deal with all of these double fights that I've got to do with him. Emboar did nothing. It was absolutely useless, dying every single time. It might as well have been a 1v2. Lacking aura. Okay, Mom, what do you think of this Pokemon right here?
It's ugly.
Why is it ugly?
It is ugly. It's not nice at all.
Do you not think it's cute with the little shell?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, opposed to my mum's opinion, I think Oshawott is full of aura. He's got a little menacing grin. He's one of the first starters to actually have a weapon. That shell, it's sick. Cool design, and no matter what anyone says, he's awesome. Auraful. Now, maybe this is just a problem with Gen 5, but none of the Unova starters stood out to me at all, not even Samurott, lacking aura as well. Now, if you search up Bum in the dictionary, you actually see a picture of Chespin. He's just forgettable. Horrible starter. Don't like him. Minus 9,099 aura. At least Chestnut stands out a little bit. Cool design, so I guess NPC works. Now don't get me wrong, I actually love Fennekin, but there's just one starter in Kalos that sucks the aura from everything around it. And I think we know who it is. So Fennekin, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to go in lacking aura. But just to make up for it, we'll boost Delphox up and they can go to NPC. Froakie is S tier. You can argue with the wall, argue with the grass, argue with the sky. S tier. Now, ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the GOAT of all starters, Greninja.
My business on hell. My flies are tight flows. I'll leave it, she slam doors. Close to the wow. Big bang, jump up. Look how flames. Look at my gears. Fuck up the tail.
Yeah, he's S tier. Let's not even play around, play any games. S plus aura. Now be careful what you say, because Rowlet is my guy. They've just got aura. He sleeps all the time. Do you know why? Because he's not worried about anything. He knows no one can touch him. He's that dude. Auraful. Easy. Conversation over. And then Decidueye. Well, that's just Rowlet on coke. Easy S plus aura. Look at that cape. Look at his hood. The whole design. He's just sick. Litten by far is the most popular Alola starter. So I'll show my respect. You can go in aura. It's okay. It's cool. Not personally what I believe, but I understand why people think you got aura. Now Incineroar. We can spend all day talking about how it ruined VGC, but we're not going to talk about that. We could talk about how it's got a humanoid design, which I don't love, but he's iconic. You think of Gen 7, you think of Incineroar. It's that easy. Auraful. Now Popplio. Of all three Alola starters, for first stages, you're just kind of forgettable. But, you know, I kind of like you. NPC works fine. Now Primarina is so underrated. The first fairy starter, and it's absolutely sick. That design, whoever designed Primarina, chef's kiss. It actually is a beautiful design. S plus aura. Now, I'll be real, Gen 8, I think has the worst first stage starters, maybe even just worst starters overall of any Pokemon generation. But Grookey, I kinda get why people would like him, so NPC, I can tolerate that, I can survive with that. You know, maybe it's just monkey or ape starters that I don't like, because Rillaboom really doesn't stand out to me. It kind of gives me the energy of Pancham and Pangoro. Like, it looks like a starter, but for Pangoro, it's not a starter. And I feel like Rillaboom is in the same boat. It just doesn't feel like starter, even though it looks like one. Now, when I was trying to find anime clips so I could judge the aura successfully for these Pokemon, I could not remember. I am forgetting it as we speak. I couldn't remember Scorbunny's name for the sake of me. And that just tells you something. But then upon further research, a lot of people like Scorbunny. And his anime appearances, it's kind of sick, I'll be real. So we can put you in the aura tier. Just, you know, keep an eye on it. Don't let it fall any lower. And on the same lines, I don't really feel anything for Cinderace either. But it's a sick idea, the design works, its animations in Sword and Shield, they've got aura as well, so we can keep you in aura. You're not going up, you're not going down. Be happy with that. Now I know that I've dissed Generation 8 starters a lot, but once again, Sobble, come on now, what are we doing? You're just basic, you don't stand out, you don't do anything special. Yeah, NPC, easy. Inteleon though, a James Bond lizard. I absolutely love it. Peak design, peak idea. Oh my god, the aura. That Gigantamax as well, up on that sniper tower. Absolutely cooked with that. That is beautiful. It's a cat. Sprigatito is just a cat. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing really cool about it either. It's a cat. It's a feline. And they put the cat onto two legs. I like the idea. The idea of it being like a dog magician, that's sick. I like that. It can go in aura, but can we just stop putting them on two legs, please? Fuecoco, my goat. Oh my god, they cooked with this starter. Maybe it's just fire starters in general, but there's something just so sick. And it's like, it's cute as well. They found that nice balance. Maybe it's because it's a crocodile and I fucking love lizards. But it's sick. And it's adorable. I can't stop talking about it. For reference, I am absolutely biased. Look at the back of my phone case. Keep that holographic Fuecoco in the back all time. You have to. Oh my god. But yeah, he goes in the Aura tier. Skeledirge. Now if Fuecoco goes in the Aura tier, where do you think Skeledirge goes? Straight to the top. I'm not gonna conversate it, I'm just gonna put a picture of Skeledirge on the screen for 3 seconds. There you go, that's all you need to know. S+ tier, let's move on. What a fall from grace. How do you go from making a sick Pokemon like Skeledirge and Fuecoco into Quaxly? Oh my god, what an absolute disappointment. Quaxly belongs here and they know they do. I don't want to see anyone arguing. It's fact, it's truth. And Quaquaval, let's just not even talk about Quaquaval. I like the idea, I like the dance, but it's just, they've done it in like the goofiest way possible. And it's not a bad thing to be able to laugh at Pokemon. It's a game, it's a show, it's childhood. Sometimes a bit of laughter is good, but there's no aura there. Absolutely none. And that is every single starter rated on Aura from Generation 1 to Generation 9. And this is our final tier list. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, please subscribe. You'll really appreciate it. We're just starting out. And if you do disagree with anything here, then come and join my Twitch. Come and find me. Let's have a conversation about it. And maybe just come and chill. Always live. So yeah, have a good day.